As a global society, I think we're not disconnected. We're only shifting about. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. And in its beautiful form is that we're all merging our roots. Like you find out an Indian can marry a British, we're all, I mean, and they give birth to an Indian British kind of guy. So we're only creating like sub beautiful mergers of each other's roots. That's how I can say, but we're not, by so doing, they're not disconnecting from the roots, but they're moving about with it. That's what I believe. So as a global society, we're not disconnected from our roots, but we are not, the most I can say is that staying true to our roots is what it is. It's not about being disconnected. The truthfulness, the pride that we have to share where we come from and how we come from, and even the going back to develop those places and growing their values and their ethnicity, the values and the culture is more difficult these days. So that is what it is, because there's always like a race of supremacy of values and cultures. So you realize that some people are just, that's how it is, but it's not that we are disconnected.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because like you said, we are more shifting about, like you put it. You can have a British boy marrying an Indian person. You could have someone from Africa marrying someone from Japan or whoever.
Yes.
There's this amazing mixture of culture. But then how do you think that affects the way that we kind of remember our cultures? Like my family, although I'm a British boy, like my family's all from Italy. So like we're very much connected still into the culture in our house of Italy. So I've got an Italian badge up on the wall behind me. So we're very much still connected to it, whether it's, we speak the odd word in Italian, or the food we eat, or the way that we operate as a family and the things that we do. So how do you think, as we go through this shifting about of cultures and roots, that we kind of stay with that? We don't lose that sense of actually the core of it, which is that culture.
Yeah, thank you. I think you see, you have a badge of Italy in your back. That's an honest act of keeping your roots. So there's no big way. It's only the small things we do, and staying true to the small things that add up to become the representation of our roots. You know what I mean? So probably in the way we dress as African, most often we have the bright color print and all. That's like our tradition. You find us and that's us. In today's era, you find out that we have been able to modernize those things. And now the fashion is even getting more beautiful with a blend of the African print and all of that. So that is just by staying true. Somebody had to decide to stay true and do the little things. And then it keeps blending up like the way the humans are blending up and having intermarital and having multinational, multicultural, mixes. So the beautiful thing is that when your Japan culture comes to clash with my African culture as a man who's married to a Japanese woman, imagine how beautiful a blend it would be to have. So I think what we can do is to continue to keep doing the little things, which is even fun anyway in the end.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's what I love about it, is like being able to identify with the culture, even though you're not there living that thing every day. I'm not in the mountains of Italy every day where my family came from, or in the south of Italy, but I can still live through that culture in our approach. And I think that's the amazing thing about it, really, is like, yeah, the roots remain there for you in Ghana, for me in Italy, but you can take those wherever you go.